Razor friends, and welcome back to the studio. And we're joined in the studio today with none other than the main man in running around Newry, Seán Smith. Seán, welcome into the studio.
Thanks a million.
You're very welcome. How you doing?
I'm good, Tony.
You're good. Seán, I'm going to do a few shout outs here to our friends. So we'll start off with the official Mr. H and the only Mrs. H, Joseph E. Sultana, Grimesy Grimes, Razor Grimesy Grimes, and Seán Bourne, formerly Newry man. Seán, it was good to talk to you on the phone there recently. Irish TV, thanks for the retweets. Bible Code Sundays, Matthew T. Metzler and Corrine Cohen over in the USA. Steve Collins, VAP, and Niall Kennedy, Packy Collins, Feck Films, The Celtic Warrior Jim, Elise Quevedo. We've also got Ray Quinn, and we've got Kevin Paul, the tattoo artist. Big shout out to Eddie Kidd, OBE. Remember Eddie in the motorbikes years ago?
Hard a bit.
And Jez Roberts is his lady. And come autumn, Aurora Dawn and Alabama 3. Hopefully I'm going to see you guys at the weekend. Friends, they're playing in Belfast and around Northern Ireland this weekend. So you check out Alabama 3. Hudson Taylor Band, the four of us. Ian Sands, the Blues in the Bay was fabulous in. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Pat McManus Band, excellent. All the bands, Dermot McQuaid. I want to see you and Dermot and your niece Emily Shields. Unbelievable. So there's lots more to come in, friends. Also, all at Irish Show Reels, Kieran, Noel Razor Smith, Razor. He's got his latest book out, A Few Kind Words and a Loaded Gun. You like the sound of that? So we've got Bestie up in Mill Hill and my main man Moon, Razor Moon. Justified Prince, Lexi PR down there in Malaga. Big Rogie in Belfast. Big Rogie.
Stevie Rogie.
Big Marty Rogie. Razor Rogie. Vinnie Jones. Big shout out to Vinnie Jones. Vinnie Jones 04. Simply Prestige. Carl Frampton, the real Carl Frampton. And Cyclone Promotions. Also to Jeremy Reeve at Power Pack XL. And Fergus Geddes. Also Paddy Barnes, Michael Conlon. And Jerry Morgan. Razor Jerry. It was great to see you down at the Blues Festival there. He's the drummer with the James Bay Band currently. So Razor Jerry, great to see you, and you're back on the road again. So also we've got a special shout out, friends, and this is from Janice Ellis at Janice/Ellis. It's for her son Tyler's Trust at Tyler, Tyler at Tyler's Trust. He's a 17-year-old lad. He's got a brain tumour, but he's out there, friends. He's raising funds to send gift boxes to children with serious illnesses, and it's around the Worthing area, Sussex. So a big shout out to you there, Tyler. You're doing great work, and to you, Janice, big hugs and a kiss. So best wishes to us all over there. Now, I think that's it all done. Anyway, Seán,
your well wishes done for the day.
That's the well wishers, and a big shout out to all the Facebook friends. Thanks for tuning into the Banter show and everybody on LinkedIn and all that. It's warm in here, isn't it?
Oh, it's nice. It's cosy, like.
On that note, friends, you know the air crack. Look at that there.
Hats off.
The hats are off, boy. The hats are off, Seán. Seán,
gloves are off.
The gloves are off. We're ready to rock and roll in the show. But thanks for coming into the studio.
No problem. It's an absolute pleasure.
And it's a big shout out to all your family and that.
Oh, big shout out to everybody at home. Big shout out to my wee lad. Well done on the violin and school the other day. Ewan.
Seen him today on the Facebook, and he's doing very well with the violin. Excellent. Razor Ewan. And he's a talented boxer too.
He's a talented boxer too. He did a bit of boxing as well.
I announced him in the ring one night in Pellini's. He
it.
did indeed. Good lad. He's a great lad, but he's doing well.
Right. He's with Disco Dancing tonight in Rapture, so he is.
So.
Nice.
Oh, he'll be looked after, Adrian Pottis and all the boys there.
They'll look after him. He's a half a bottle of cool water on him, like, you know.
Oh, well splashed over. He's ready for the road.
Oh, he is,
Here, the ladies are going to love him. A boxer and a musician. A talented lad like that. But Jesus, he'll be snapped up in no time, won't he?
Hard a bit.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you coming into the studio. We had Bootsy and Davy Geary on. Colin Bootsy Fairn and Davy Geary with the mad glasses with good crack.
They're legends of men. You couldn't ask for better men than them to come. If you're looking a bit of banter, exactly like you say, the banter.
Yeah. So I want you back in next Friday, lads. We're having another little a Friday evening drink, live in the Banter show. So we had one there a couple of weeks ago, you know.
Yep, that'd be good.
It was good crack. I want you in maybe with them for the, you know, because tonight I want to talk to you without distraction, because when the two boys are in, you know there's going to be distractions.
We're out of doubt there.
Now they were mentioning Seán, they were mentioning the major marathons in the world.
Yeah.
Now, there's only, was it 220 something people have done them?
Well, to date there's 220 something registered online.
And you're one of them.
I'm one of them, like, but mine, when I did it last year, there was maybe the first 11 or something in the world that had completed it.
Wow.
And maybe the first in Ireland.
So there's been that much of a spring up then?
It was every year now. It's going to get more and more and more people. It's going to be easier for people to access Tokyo. Whenever I done Tokyo, it was the first year Tokyo become a major, so
wow.
I jumped on it and
fair play to you.
And got the first, and I realised then that there was only 11 people in the world had registered online to have completed the 6.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So how long have you been? Well, fitness is it's your career now, isn't it? Like,
I do a bit of personal training as part time. I enjoy it as a hobby, more or less. And plus, it's good when you earn a few pounds out of something you enjoy doing.
Exactly.
I'm a baker by trade.
Right.
Personally, you know, I do. I'm a baker. I like doing a wee bit of part time personal training, but I wouldn't take it up as a full time job. It's very.
Right.
I think there's more personal trainers in Newry than there is in the whole England, you know.
Is that right?
But
it seems to be that way, doesn't it?
It is, you know, but I suppose anybody half decent's going to make it anyway, you know, that sort of way. But I suppose I've got the family and the kids and stuff to think of, so having a steady job in the bakery and knowing that you have a wage coming in every week, you know, it's hard to give up to go and try and push at personal training, like, with so much of it happening in Newry.
Yeah, I mean, it's what tenfold recently.
It is, like, even here in one industrial estate, you have possibly 3 or 4 gyms. You know,
I know we're surrounded by gyms. You know, we really are.
In this one area, you know, it's good, you know, and I have a couple of very loyal clients that have been training for quite a while and getting good results out of them, and I've made some good friends in doing personal training, and something I enjoy doing, you know.
Yeah.
Plus it keeps myself fit, keeps myself interested in the game, and keeps me learning different things all the time about fitness and training, and, you know. So.
Well, tell me this then, do you eat and drink to keep up with it, or for your fitness, do you eat and drink?
I do. You know, I would have a steady, healthy diet during the week, but the weekends now, you know, there's a bit of give and take, and at the weekends there, I would drink and eat like should I say anybody, you know, like a normal person.
Yeah. So the regime stops at the weekend.
The regime
for a break.
You need, you know, you need to live, you know, that sort of way, you know. So I would have my Chinese, and when I go away to run my marathons, you know.
She had to run off. You wouldn't have no time.
I run the marathon and we all go and party after, like, you know, so we've plenty of beer.
But why I'm getting on this subject, I mean, as I said previously, with our good friends Bootsy and Davey, and Razor for the two boys.
Oh, brilliant. Razor.
They don't seem to have, you know, a eating as a strict diet, or they don't seem to have a strict regime.
Not at all.
The run and the smoke and the drink while they're running.
But
so
they're legends in the game, you know. The boys are out for the banter, and they bring so much spirit to the running world. There's nobody that doesn't know them.
Yeah.
They're known throughout Ireland, like, without and probably beyond, you know, for the banter and for the crack.
Oh, they're known everywhere.
You know, like, you have some great running stars in Ireland and that come to Ireland to run, and the boys are probably more well known than they are, you know, and they've won nothing, you know. So,
but they've took part. And that's the most important thing.
Exactly, you know, and the video everything, and they capture everything, and they bring a lot of spirit to the races, and they encourage a lot of people that think, you know, that it's all so serious
and competitive and all that.
Yeah. That it's not that, you know, there's people out there that go out and enjoy it and have the fun, and the boys bring that spirit to the sport, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good, fair play to them, and
Razor lads, he's the best of crack, and I want you in next week, as I say, with Seán, and it's just with the studio booked, everything was set up.
We'll have to get this man in next week. James, you're in next week.
That's the Monaghan 10 miler.
That's the Monaghan 10 miler, man. Look,
where's that happening?
I don't know where it is. There's it's somewhere.
Or when's it happening?
And they give out this here for it, so that I don't even know. It's not the best of a medal. They might upgrade it this year, but I think it's. I wonder what the weather's going to be like that day. You know?
I think we'll bring this over to the camera slowly to see if the camera. There you are. So there, keep her fit.
As the man had 8 mile, or sorry, 8, I don't know what miler it is, or you have to run or walk or take mountain boots or bike or canoe. I don't know what it's about, but if you turn up, they might fill you in about it, you know.
Bring your own bottle of bucky for training purposes.
Yep, you'll need it.
So I've asked Seán, I asked him, I said, Seán, could you bring in, you know, a few medals? So just get a look at this, friend. This is literally only a few medals. And there's some weight in that. There's a lot of weight in that. And I have to say, some very interesting medals here, Seán. Oh, there's the Doon one.
You have
So that's the Dundalk NEWRY one, isn't
That's
it?
the recent one there, beautiful medal, that's why
Isn't
I took
it?
it along. It's probably one of the nicest medals there is, you
That's
know.
fabulous. Absolutely.
And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people run too. A lot of people run for the bling, you know.
And they get the trophy there.
And they get the trophy.
Well, Seán, you know, you've got a lot of bling here. I see the German one here as well. Berlin. You've got a lot of bling, sir. This is unbelievable.
BA Bravis wouldn't have a look in.
There's the Boston. Is that the one? No, that was this year's.
That was this year's. The Boston one is in there.
Wow. Check this out, friends.
That was the Boston 2013 one.
And that's with
live on for a while, like, you know.
That's with the bomb and off,
That's
and you were actually running in that
I
marathon.
was running. I was finished there at the time. Like it happened. Like,
But you were there. You
I was
heard
there.
it. I'm sure.
Yeah, I heard it. And
It's pretty. It would shake you up. That obviously.
it does, you know. And it brought back a lot of memories for going back this year. You know, it was a bit surreal whenever you got back this year and got to the finish line and seeing it and seeing the flowers and different stuff like that. You know, it did bring it back. You know?
And I lived in Boston for a while, so a big shout out to all our brothers in Boston.
Yep, and I know a lot of people in Boston. I've made good friends in Boston, and I've made good friends on the way to Boston, and big shout out to all these too.
Well, here it is, the World Marathon Majors, friends. Tokyo, Boston, London, Berlin, Chicago and New York. In honour of outstanding performance and dedication, we gladly present this certificate to Seán Smith. Seán, that's a major achievement, and I congratulate you on, look at that, that's
I must have
fantastic.
mentioned, Tony, in the process of running all those, I've raised in around £40,000 for Southern Area Hospice.
Wow.
You know, so.
Only in the Banter show, friends. That's a very charitable man, and I have to say it. I tell you what, could you sit that beside you in that chair, because I'd be afraid of it. That's an honour to have this man on the Banter show. And as I say, this is why I wanted you in single. On your own, because if Bootsy and Davey had been here, that probably would end up smashed or something. God only knows.
They would have drank it.
They would have drank it. They would have licked the juice out of the back of it. But it's incredible the amount of medals. I mean, the 40 grand for charity. That's fantastic. You know.
And still going. You know,
And it's still going.
Yeah, I'm still fundraising. I'm still going to run marathons. I'm still going to fundraise, and it's something I enjoy doing.
And it's a worthy charity
It's a
too.
worthy charity, and you know.
It affects us all at some stage, doesn't
you
it?
know, everybody knows somebody that's going to be, you know, that has used their services in some way, you know.
And it's dignity and caring, which is that's their slogan, and
Yeah.
that's exactly what they do, isn't it?
It is indeed.
You know, I have a few people, past friends and relatives there recently, so it takes the shock out of a relative passing or a good
it
friend.
does,
You
you
know,
know.
it eases it for you. You know, so big shout out to all the sterling work up at the hospice. So we'll go back to this man here now. He's done something similar now. He's done the majors.
He completed them, and that's why I went to Boston this year, and that was his final major in Boston. He's completed his 6 recently. Big Razor James.
Razor James.
And I was glad to be there to be part of it, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
There you go.
So,
Fair play to you.
we had to go and celebrate with James and be part of it, and wish him the very best for completing his 6 majors, you know, and joining that list that's online for the Abbott World Major Marathon, man.
There you are, yeah.
So,
You're-
fair play, James, you know.
And fair play to you, Seán. I mean, the 6 majors in the world. Who would think that I couldn't do that anywhere near it? You know what I mean?
It
I
took
could
a few
drive around
years.
them like.
Some people are trying to rush into it, you know. There's a lot of people I know that are trying to rush around them, you know. Like James said to me, you know, it took him in the guts 8 years or so to get round doing them, you know, to doing the 6.
8 years.
Some people are trying to squeeze them in a couple of years, you know. You be patient, folks, you know. Enjoy doing them and soak it up. And
So how long has it taken you then, Seán, to do it?
I have run the 6 majors in 4 years, or just over 4 years.
Wow, that's a credit, absolute credit.
So,
you know, and then there's a lot of money coming off it, goes to the hospice.
Yeah.
And it's great to see local people supporting you and businesses.
Oh, a lot of local people supported me. I've run a very few successful white collar boxing tournaments, which I've raised a lot of money off for the hospice and them too, and countless street collections and bag packing and raffles and you name it, and duck races and everything, you know.
Anything to get a few quid.
Anything to get a few quid, you know, and people have been so kind, and people that have even given me their time have been so kind, and you know, and people that have given their money, and businesses, and you know, a lot of businesses have sponsored me and sponsored stuff, and it's gave me things, and you know, there are some very good caring people out there, you know. There
really
especially in Newry, it's a good community.
A good charitable community as well. And like myself, I like to help any of the charities on the Banter show, you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's a very fantastic city for it, you know.
Oh, it is. You know, it's a good feeling about the city too. It's all cleaned up, new walkways, all painted.
Fair play to the council now. The whole canal way and all looks absolutely amazing.
And then you guys just finished the Newry City Marathon there.
Yeah, and we throw our bottles and packets and stuff all over the streets for them to clean the next day. Sorry.
No, but you're keeping workers in a job. You know what I mean? You're keeping. But I have to say, it was a fantastic photograph of you at the finish line.
I found a bit of strength to carry the two kids. My legs were wobbling, mind you, but I got there. And
he carried his two kids, jumped into his arms. It's on in the Reporter and the Democrat.
I never noticed. Sorry, I don't buy the papers.
No, the way somebody says, here, look at Seán, you know. But it's a fantastic photograph, and how the devil you got the strength to carry them over that line, it was unbelievable.
Oh, you just managed to find it somewhere. Like I say, like I travel all over the world to run the marathons. I travel even some parts of Ireland to run the marathons, and there's some parts of the world where I finished a marathon and I've had nobody with me. I've went to some of them places on my own. When you finish the marathon, you're sitting at the side of the street eating a banana and drinking a bottle of water on your own and heading back to the hotel.
That's mad.
With no celebrations, you know. So to be at home and run your own marathon and have your family at the finish line to celebrate it is.
And all your friends shouting and roaring.
So it's something else to know that they're at the line waiting on you, and that's why I love running my own home marathon, you know.
So doing one of the marathons away on your own, it must be a lonely feeling after probably the high and the adrenaline rush of the marathon, and then you're just going back to maybe your hotel room.
That's the way I was
on your own.
The Boston, whenever I did that Boston, like I travelled to Boston on my own, and the same sort of happened there, and then when the bomb went off and stuff like that. I do meet people when I'm away, and I mingle easily, and I have a bit of fun with people, and I meet new friends, and you know, but you're still on your own. Yeah. You know, you've just met somebody that you've only met them a day or two, you know, but you're still basically on your own.
Yeah, you need a bootsy support group or something.
But like I say, it's surreal. It's whenever you've went there, the whole hype of getting yourself there and getting yourself to the marathon and completing the marathon, then finishing the marathon and sitting there at the side of the street, like I say, having your banana and drinking your water or something. And watching everybody else hugging each other or hugging friends and family, and you going yourself, well, I'm heading back to the hotel for a beer, you know, on my own to sit at the bar, and then just look forward to getting home again, you know.
Yeah, and seeing yourself and the kids.
That's it. That's what it's all about. But like I say, there's nothing that'll ever stop me. These two pins hold me up that I'll never stop running Newry Marathon. Like,
fair play to you. Fair play to you. So when did you actually start the running? You know, how long ago did you start?
I started running about 5.5 years ago, just.
And not in 5.5 years you've done 6 years, some boy, honest to God.
32 marathons this Sunday. Yeah.
You're doing the Derry one then?
I'm doing the Derry one this Sunday.
With a big razor to all the Newry City runners and Team Dog and everybody connected to it, and yourself. That's unbelievable.
There's a right crew from Newry heading down, and Monaghan heading down to Derry this Sunday. So.
Is that the Monaghan where the Monaghan 10 miler is?
It's somewhere around Monaghan. I think it's the Monaghan.
And how many mile is it?
I don't know what distance it is, but
nobody seems to know. I just know this man James, and he's given a bit of a razor, as you can say, you know.
He says take the ski boots for the Monaghan 10 miler, you know.
And James has been everywhere, hasn't he?
Yeah, James has been everywhere. But I think James, he was in the lake swimming and all last week with Bootsy. Like,
I seen him in the lake with Bootsy.
Life jacket and all.
Oh, see, there was no safety measures there. He was game for it, but then he's from Monaghan, so
he floats. But you know what to say. floats. You know?
Oh yes, yes. He's actually from Ocker. Because I remember Bootsy saying he's from Ocker.
He's from Ocker, but he's a barber shop. He's a barber.
That's right. That's what I said. He had his workout. No trade out of me, James. You know, no trade out of me.
He's a wee barber shop in Monaghan, and that's flying for him too. You know, and he's a good lad, a very good natured lad, and same sort of character as Bootsy. Brings a lot of fun to running, and I met James in Tokyo. And that's how we became friends, you know.
Is that right?
We met in Tokyo.
You met him at a marathon in Tokyo?
I met him at a marathon in Tokyo, so that's how we clicked, you know.
Unbelievable.
And we've been friends since that, and like, we must FaceTime each other 6 times a day, you know. I tell him he's coming on here today, he says, FaceTime me when you're on the show, FaceTime.
Get him on there, we'll give him a razor. Live in the Banter show, that's what it's all about. Why not?
But you know what it is, you probably have no network in here.
There's there's bad reception in here.
No network.
No network.
James,
razor.
No luck, James. Sorry,
no.
We're
not going to announce your Monaghan 10 miler in Monaghan.
What date is it?
It's in August.
I wonder what the weather will be like for it.
Probably crap. You know, it's Ireland, so it doesn't matter where in Ireland. There's no escaping it, Sean. 5 seasons in one day in this country.
Is it flat? I wonder, is it flat? I asked him, is it flat?
Is it flat?
Is it flat? He said it was a wavy course. I don't know. But he says it's a wavy course.
Doesn't matter to you. You're
bring the surfboard.
You're going to breeze it anyway, you know what I mean? Well, there's lakes in Monaghan, so maybe that's what he's on about.
A Monaghan 10-mile swim. That's what it could be,
Bring
the snorkel.
Bill Donnelly, get in, Bill and win, he'll win by swimming. These are all finished. Bill Donnelly's come to take the title. But I have to say now, Sean, it's an absolute honour to have you on the show, it really is.
To be, Tony.
And to come in with, and friends, this is only a small sample of the medals, and I mean it when I say it. Look at that, that's incredible amount of medals. You're an absolute legend. This man's a legend, friends. And one of the few, look at that, the 6 majors in the world, and this man's done it in 4 years.
And the wife framed it for me there for Father's Day one day, or the kids.
And rightly so, isn't that lovely?
So hard to beat, like.
That's a lovely thing to have hanging in the house. Really is, you know. But I want you in next week then, if you come in with the 2 lads.
I'll come in and we'll see, can we get this man down from Monaghan too, you know?
Come down, James from Monaghan. Come down onto the Banter show and we'll come in. And we'll have to get him on the drink with the 2 boys.
He doesn't. I'd say we get him. We could twist his arm, like if we could get him to stay somewhere down here for the weekend. We could.
If not, we're going to roll him up and put him in the drawer, and we'll take him out in the next Banter show.
He's well used to getting put in drawers, that's why.
He looks like it, I tell you that. Well, Sean, it's been an absolute pleasure, and thanks for coming into the show. Really great. It's been another education. Thanks for educating me, you know. And as I say, friends, if you want to plug your band, your brand, or anything else, your business, get in touch with us here at Jam-Time TV and the Banter Show. So from me and Sean, give us now Razor Sean. We're out of here. Razor.